So hello guys, I'm gonna be watching how this lady turns a $20 grocery store cake to a $500 wedding cake. If grocery store cakes cost $20, then make me rich.
I don't really have a plan as to how I'm going to turn a sheet cake into a wedding cake, but I thought it would be a fun, crazy idea. I accidentally dropped this one on the floor when I went to buy it at the grocery store, and they were like, oh, no, don't worry, I'll get you a new one. I was like, no, it's okay. They were very confused as to why it was okay that I had an all damaged and smudged birthday cake. But I figure I'm going to scrape off the icing anyway, so why throw it out? My goal is, at the end of this, to have a really stunning wedding cake, like an expensive wedding cake.
Yeah, right. You cannot do
yellow.
that.
There's like
That's the
barely
best
any
part.
white.
What
Oh
you
my
doing?
god. I don't know if we're gonna be able to use much of this icing. It's all colored. I might have to just use extra white icing. But I was thinking wedding cakes are like the most extravagant cake there is. Like if you're gonna, like, they always are the most expensive, the most extravagant. And I thought, what is the least extravagant? And that's like a slab birthday cake at a grocery store. So can you take one and turn it into the other? So this
That's
is
my
a little bit of
childhood.
white
You can't be
icing.
saying
The
all
rest
that.
is colored, which I'm surprised. I thought there was only like a little bit of colored icing in these things, but apparently a lot of it is. And I don't know who leveled these cakes, because like, look at this corner. Look at how much lower it is from this corner. My thought is I'm gonna try to cut out 6-inch rounds and 8-inch rounds if I can get that out of it. This is supposed to be a 9x13. This is 8 inches. So clearly that's not 9 inches. I was hoping that I can get that out of it, corner to corner, but I can't.
Stop complaining.
This is definitely becoming a bigger challenge. But you know what? It's okay.
Like this video
I'm not afraid
if
of a
birthday
little bit of a
cakes are your
challenge.
childhood.
It's gonna be fine. Okay.
The ones that you buy at the
works.
grocery store.
Definitely a lot smaller than I wanted it to go, but hey, maybe this is better, because before, if I cut it out of the corner, I'd have these droopy cornered edges, because all of their edges are very droopy. Whereas this, it's gonna be a lot straighter. I don't have that much experience making wedding cakes. I've made a few. I know a little bit about making wedding cakes, but like, this
So
is
you haven't
probably
even
the
tried
third
it
wedding cake
before?
I've ever made. Oh no.
I'm gonna stop you right there. You are saying all this stuff about wedding cakes, yet you barely have any experience. Whatever.
No. Stop it. Stop it. And sure, that one doesn't do it. Hopefully I'm cutting straight. I feel like I was going on an angle there. Oh my god, it's gonna be the worst if I go to stack these and they're like tapered. The cake scraps, I'm thinking about making like little parfaits with them.
I'm not
I feel
even
like
impressed.
This is a craft project, but with cake.
Can you feed me? I don't want to get my hands
No, I'm not gonna feed you.
But I don't want to get my hands sticky.
No, you gotta come in frame.
Don't want to come on camera for it.
Come on. Whoop. This is not my job. There, take a good bite. There you go. There you go.
Hurry up.
Cake. Why is this the only tier where it ripped off? I got that cake and that cake to make a tier. And then I've got this cake and this cake. So I've got this small cake board because when you tier cake, you need to have the structure in it so that way it doesn't fall apart and get all droopy on you. So I'm gonna put this one on here so I can start crumb coating it and fill it on this one. Because in between these two layers, I want to do like a really yummy filling in each cake because they have a different flavor.
Oh, that seems
I'll
yummy.
decorate this one on its final cake board. I'm gonna use a big one because it's gonna be easier when I go to smooth out the cake, even though it seems like super large and extra. And to make sure the fillings don't squeeze out of it, I've got all this extra icing I took off the cake that I can create this moat to kind of hold it all in. I'm just really hoping that these cakes don't slide around because I got like a custard and strawberry filling. The custard is very soft, almost like pudding,
actually
so I can
looking
see
not
it
that
slide.
bad.
And then the other layer, I'm doing a lemon curd with
that's
fresh
a lot.
raspberry. So both of them are going to be like slippery icing. So everything is just like not going to want to hold the structure, which typically you need a wedding cake too. I really think that those flavors are gonna work and it's gonna add to the cake. There's not much I could do with the flavors because obviously it's just like a vanilla cake and vanilla icing, but at least that's gonna add that, like, I don't know, I find like fresh fruit in cakes help amp up the flavors, and then the cream and everything.
If you guys hear
Wedding
my
cakes
phone-
always have, I don't know, I feel like
Sorry.
special flavors than just vanilla. I'm still using the icing that came on the cake. the ice scraped off, trying to crumb coat it, trying to fill it, trying to do as much as I
Okay,
can
it
with
kind of
that.
looks nasty.
I was hoping I could ice this entire cake with that icing, but like they were mighty skimpy on that icing. This
That's
no
better.
longer looks like a grocery store cake, right? We've got a pretty nice, tall, I like the height because like wedding cakes always have that height to them. I'm so thankful that I awkwardly asked the cashier if they sell extra icing on the side, because they do, and this whole tub was like $11, and I'd be completely screwed right now because this would end up being a naked wedding cake because I did not have enough icing. Not at all. Enough to like fill it, enough to crumb coat it, but I need more to ice it. So I'm gonna do the top tier, this like kind of pink but with like a little purple undertone to it, and then the bottom tier I want to do like a dark navy. Getting dark colors is so hard. You have to add so much food color.
I like that
and
color.
See how dark I can go. Really feeling these colors. I think they're gonna look nice together. I just didn't want to do, well actually not I did, Kevin didn't want to do the classic wedding color, which is just like white with flowers. He's like, that's too easy. Let's try to do like a trendy, modern, different wedding cake.
Yeah, white's so boring and overdone.
It's just like a classic wedding cake, but it does make this more of like a dramatic difference from like the white slab cake. So that's what we're doing. Now I just need to try to like perfectly ice them before I tier them. I haven't tiered a cake in years. I want to say years. I don't remember the last time I tiered a cake. I think I made a video of tiering a cake, and that's probably the last time I tiered, because I don't make tiered cakes. My goal is just to ice the cake. Crazy.
Oh, not an ad. Come on. Woo-hoo. I do like that music though. That's how we do it.
These are like bubble tea straws, and this is what you can use to tier cake. You can also use cake board.
Oh,
This is your fault. This is your fault. I was like, see how unlevel this one is? Usually I cut all three at the same time, the same height. He's like,
Yeah, you've had problems getting level that way. You usually cut them too
I'm
short.
like, but then they're all the same height. It's able to repair. I'm gonna put it up. It's a little off-centered. I think I need to fix this.
Yeah.
Little envelope with 6 but it's
Oh, wait, let's see the finishing product. I'm impatient.
Hi there, I just sent over a picture of a cake I wanted quoted. Bye. It's so beautiful. Like, grocery store cake is worth $450. Oh! Bye. Hi there, I just...
What?
Hi there, I just sent over a picture of a cake I wanted quoted.
Oh my
Yep, it's
god,
that
there's no way. Wait,
Grocery store cake is worth $450.
I'm gonna end the video right here. Wow.